Hey there guys, welcome back. Funky Phil here, and I've got a new episode for you guys. Sorry for the long delay in releasing a new video, but I thought it was about time I make a new one, and I was trying to think of what model I wanted to show you guys for this one, and I thought, well, I've showed you guys a short. Actually, my very first video was a short about this model, and I never actually reviewed that model, so I thought I might as well do that now. So the model that I'm going to be showing you guys today is my Lego transforming Herbie the Love Bug Volkswagen Beetle.
Funky Phil in the house, hey yo. Building wonders brick by brick, let's go. Lego Transformers standing tall. Faith and creativity off the heart of it all.
So this model, I had actually done for my very first video of any sort for YouTube, and it was a YouTube short, stop motion transforming this character. And so I thought I might as well revisit this character and show you guys this model. So if you're not familiar with Herbie the Love Bug, Herbie the Love Bug was in multiple movies. There was, I think, 3 or 4 movies based off of him, and he was a Volkswagen Beetle, 1960s era, that had a character about him. He actually could do things on his own. He had personality. He had different character traits and stuff in the movies. Very fun, lovable character in the movies. He was a race car, which is underestimated a lot because he is a Volkswagen Beetle, but he's actually very fast, ends up winning a whole bunch of races in the movies. Very fun movies. If you guys are movie watchers, definitely look up Herbie the Love Bug. And there is a little bit of romantic side in the movies, but not a ton. It doesn't focus heavily on that. But it's been favorite movies of mine. Volkswagen Beetles of this era are actually my favorite vehicle. They're my dream car. I would love to get one someday. And so I wanted to be able to make a Lego Transformer of Herbie, mainly because since Herbie has kind of a human characteristic to him in the movies, I figured, well, maybe a backstory to him is he's actually a Autobot, maybe. So that's kind of some of the idea behind it. I tried to capture the Volkswagen Beetle essence, which is tricky to get on this scale especially. This is the scale that I usually do for my models. Smaller than minifigure scale, but also not considered micro scale, just kind of in between. So I tried to get the front to look right. The front was probably the trickiest part, especially with the hood. The hood I ended up doing just a couple of angled slopes there, and I did some sticker work too to be able to get some of the decals. And I actually had done a earlier version of this model, which was kind of a flop. That one did not really turn out looking very good, especially when it transformed. And so I decided to revisit him using some techniques from some other Transformers that I built at that time to be able to make him work a bit better. And I came up with what you have now. So the front, you got the classic grille, you got the bumper in the front with the 2 big headlights, and then you got the hood. I tried to get as good for shape as I could. Very tricky shape to get. But then you have the windshield area. You got the sloped top that angles down to the back, kind of like the back of a ladybug. Then you got the back, which has another bumper grill right there. Got the other headlights, and the back where actually the engine would be kept. I went with a skinnier type tires than I have for a lot of other models. Is it just a different size that I think works better for this type of car. And then the color scheme is based off of Herbie's color scheme in the movies. He's got this mainly white paint scheme with some red and blue detailing throughout it. So, you guys have seen the stop motion of him transformed, but why don't I go ahead and transform him for you guys to where you guys can see a bit more about what he looks like. him transformed. Fairly simplistic in the way that he transforms. You'll see some of these similar styles throughout my other models. So the back of the VW becomes the legs. You do have posability in the foot a little bit and a leg, and those split apart to be able to form the legs a bit better. Then you have the arms that are from the front wheels and where they attach. So you got some posability with those, front and back, side to side, up and down. Got some movement with that. Then you have the head that was actually hidden in the hood of the car. So that has the forward and back movement, not really a lot of other movement. And then the hood of the car and the headlights kind of just tucks in behind his head. So overall, I think, especially compared, here's the other older style that I had done. I think compared to that, I think his robot mode especially looks a lot better. And also, the previous model was a lot bigger, just in overall size, which didn't really work with the scale of the other models. And so he didn't really fit in. He was, because of his sizing, he just didn't really fit in with the rest of the models. So that was one reason why I decided to rebuild him. Also, he didn't really look the best, so I figured I could do better. So I tried again. So sometimes I have to remake some of my models, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of those remakes, where you can kind of see some of my design process behind some of these characters. So that is it for this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed Herbie, the Volkswagen Beetle Transformer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See you guys next time. This is Funky Phil signing out. God bless.